We learned today that the chemical agent that was used to kill the half-brother of the North Korean leader is one of the most dangerous chemical agents in the entire world. And we're seeing some video, Gordon, again, of this attack take place. We've talked a lot about the threat of a nuclear North Korea. But what about this threat, Gordon, and the fact that North Korea might have used this very dangerous chemical agent in a very public place to take down someone they thought was an enemy?
Yeah, well, the North Koreans used VX nerve agent, which is a weapon of mass destruction. And although there was only one person who died in this, we have to be really clear that the North Koreans are willing to use the world's most destructive weapons on a mass basis. They've killed many people, and so this is something that's in their DNA of the regime. And so, you know, the North Koreans, they have a lot of chemical weapons, they've got a lot of biological weapons, they now have perhaps 16 to 20 nuclear weapons, and they've got long-range missiles to deliver them.
What do you think is a threat to America, not just based on the nuclear arsenal that we're continuing to watch, but the chemical warfare that you mentioned?
Well, in the first hours of a war on the Korean Peninsula, we estimate that there would maybe be 250,000 people who would die in the city of Seoul alone. The casualties are just staggering. And we've got American troops that are defending South Korea. We are the trip line there because at this point, if you didn't have Americans on the South Korean Peninsula, you would, of course, have general war, because it is the North Korean regime's primary basis of legitimacy is to take over South Korea by force if necessary.
Wow. I mean, and it's a good reminder, weapons of mass destruction doesn't just mean nuclear weapons. It does mean chemical weapons by definition, and so it's a good reminder for us. Gordon, just a quick final question for you. This attack, this assassination, reported assassination was very planned, very organized, very rehearsed, according to reports. And anyone that was a part of it also must have known that there were going to be video cameras, that they would be recorded. And I'm curious your thoughts as to that. What is truly the message from North Korea?
Well, I think that's why the North Koreans used the Vietnamese and the Indonesian woman. And the people who were in the middle of this conspiracy, the ones that the Malaysian authorities are now trying to find, are North Koreans. So they're the ones between the perpetrators and the mastermind. And the mastermind is in Pyongyang.
It's a really scary story, and one with bigger implications, Gordon, so I'm glad that we had a chance to talk about that. I know we will more. Gordon, great to have you on the program as always. Thank you so much.